guys, how you doing? It's Beth. I know you guys forgot about me. I forgot about me. I couldn't even find the cord for my camera. It's been so long since I did a video. I am so sorry. Holy crap. I am so sorry. This has been unbelievable. I think it was the first weekend. I don't know. Is Columbus Day like a national holiday? I don't know. It is here. So anyway, Emily came in for the long weekend, and it's her birthday, and also Rachel's birthday is in October. So we spent, a nice long weekend, the four of us. It was so great because, I don't see them again now until Thanksgiving. And then I had a crafts fair, and holy crap, I don't know what happened. I sold everything. I know, really? Are these people crazy? Because I don't know what I'm doing. And yet, they bought the stuff. So it was good, except that I had another crafts fair on Sunday. So I spent the last 2 weeks scrambling to try to make more of everything. So I would have stuff to sell at this, past crafts fair. And then I have one in November. So I'm going to break this video up into different sections because there's a lot that I want to go over. First thing I want to tell the people who won in September, all of the prizes are still right here. Have not mailed anything out yet. I swear to God, I've been because I work 9 hours a day at work. I go in at 8 and I don't leave until 5:36, and I don't take a lunch. And then I come home and I have to start crafting. And also the other thing is I was using so many flowers that I had to order more from Wild Orchid, which I don't know how they did it, because you can see that the box is actually that high. They somehow got all these flowers in there. I open it and it's pow! That's what happened. So anyway, because I wanted to include flowers and lace and stuff with your prizes, but I was using up all the flowers, so I had to wait for my order to come in so I can do that. So I'm going to do that. What I'm going to do this month, because I have not even gotten to open all these, which I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have 3 winners. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put $25 into the first place winner's PayPal account, and then 2 $15 ones. That way I can work on getting the prizes out from the last month, and then the winners will have, some money to buy whatever they want. I usually send out little packages and Christmas presents and stuff anyway, so, chances are you'll all get something at some point anyway. But anyway, I'll go into all that in a different next video. I wanted just to quickly go over, because I'm still in the crafts fair kind of mode, I just wanted to show you some of the stuff. And also there were a few people who had asked me about my floating teacups and how crazy easy it is to make. This one is a Christmas one. Really all you need to do is throw a whole crap of flowers all over the place, and then I just put a tea light, because then it makes it like something instead of it just being, floating. Because people don't buy something if there isn't a reason. I find that anyway. And people were buying 2 and 3 of these at the crafts fair, the first one. This one, it was weird. It was different. I had people buying, but not like the first one. Everybody stopped. It was definitely one of those things where everybody came over to the table to see them, because I had all the lights on so that you could see them. And I had gotten at the dollar store, they had the cutest little spotlights, and because I have this shelf thing that I put lace, and I put these in there with the spotlight, and so it really kind of draws the eye. So these things are so crazy easy, it's not even funny. But I was I had done one like this for the first one. It just fell off in my packing, but anyway, and somebody picked this one up, and another, they sold out so fast. This time, not so much, which I'm happy because I don't want to spend the rest of my life crafting. You know, I want to have a life with all of you because I miss you guys. Is it dark now all of a sudden? What happened? Hello? Does that bother you guys if I do that? Hello? What's going on? What happened? Why? All right, wait a minute. Everybody remain calm. Nobody move. Let me just see what's going on. Why is it doing that? I don't know. It got dark. Hello? Oh, what? Oh. Okay. Is that later now? Okay. I'm telling you, it's been so long since I used the camera. Okay, anyway. Okay, so a couple of people had asked me. Now, I had gone online on YouTube, and I saw a lot of these floating cups, but they didn't really show you how to do it. A few people did, and they were talking about things like paper tubes, which I'm assuming is paper that you roll up to look like tubes. I don't know. For me, it didn't work because I found they weren't heavy enough. So what I do is I take wire hangers. No more wire hangers in the closet. Anybody? Joan Crawford? Joan Collins now. Joan Crawford, Mommy Dearest. Does that mean anything to anyone? Am I really dating myself? Okay, yeah, I know. What can I tell you? Anyway, wire hangers, yes. I cut them in half and then I fold them and I take like masking tape and just wrap it. And then I wrap it in green, like this is lace, or I'll wrap it in like the floral tape so that it's green to start out with. And then I just glue the crap out of this. I mean, you just have to just put a crap load of glue. And I even put like a piece of cardboard across it, and I mean, just whatever. Because you know what? You're going to cover the whole thing up with leaves and flowers. So it's not going to matter. You know, you just want it to be able to stay on. So, you know, it doesn't go anywhere. But anyway, they're so easy to do. It doesn't matter what cup, I mean, it doesn't have to be fancy. And just whatever you have laying around, it doesn't have to match. It can just be like this, whatever. But I'm telling you, these things sell like crazy. Just saying. Also, what I did was, and I don't know if I showed you guys, you know those fairy bottles that I was doing that were like crazy, I simplified things. And it actually has worked out really well because now people are kind of understanding it a little better. And what I found, like at the first crafts fair, that parents give their kids money to spend, and they were buying these. So, you know, these little fairy bottles, I still include, you know, the bag with the fairy dust and the little, you know, pen and the paper to write down, and instructions, you know, to write your secret wish and put a little fairy dust in the bottle. But now they're just smaller, they're simpler, and I find that they're selling really well because they're not so, you know, ungepatchkid like the ones before. I enjoyed doing the other ones, but really it's like, you know what happens. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, I have like, I don't know, $500 worth of all this like costume jewelry stuff. I'm gonna have to do some destashing. I really haven't had time to do anything. Anyway, so I wanted to show you that. The other thing that I have something to show you. Somebody sent me also for a project. The tea packets that I make, these all sold. And what I do is, you know those pocket things? I've done that. I've shown them before. I'm not going to show you now. If anybody wants to know, I'll tell you. But it's got a pocket on either side. You know what? For Stephanie, Too Much Hurt, when she did her her little kits for the patients at the cancer center. That's what she did. I think she used these like pockets to put the stuff in. And so I have cinnamon tea with the cinnamon stick, and then I have regular tea with the honey stick. And oh my God, all right, don't die of shock that I actually even stamped this all by myself. I know, I did it. I stamped. Don't die of shock. But anyway, these kinds of things, you sell them for like $2.50. And, I mean, people eat this stuff up. I have one of these left. So these little altered minis are all little altered composition books. They seem to be really good sellers. And then I had gotten at the dollar store the 2016-2017 daily planners, which everyone told me was like the stupidest thing ever because nobody uses these anymore. Everybody's, you know, they go on the computer. And it's dark again. Why is that happening? Can I just play for a second? Sorry. Hello. Oh, am I really close now? Holy crap. Okay, wait a minute. I'm coming back. Okay. But can I just tell you, old people, I can say that because I'm old. Old people still like these. They like to put these in their pocketbooks. So I think I made like 10, and I think I have 4 left. So I'm not going to make any more, but, you know, I sold them. I think I sold these for $2.50. I paid $1. It took me 2 minutes to put paper on it, throw something on it, and boom. Boom. I know. And then for Hanukkah, I made these little kit things. It's a hot chocolate pocket, but then I also included 9 Hanukkah candles because you have 8, and then the one that you use to light the 8 called a shamus. And then Hanukkah gelt and a dreidel. And these I was selling for $3.50. Is that too cheap? I don't know. I can't imagine paying more than $3.50 for that. Maybe that's why I do so well, because I do, everything is so cheap. But this one I'm going to actually, I'm going to charge more because, I'll tell you why. If I could find the paper that I bought, and I just got it in the mail today. It's, sorry, I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me open it because it's wicked pretty. I love it. I'm so excited. Because my friend Carol, who does the crafts fairs with me, she's such a help. Oh my God. She's like, this is the New England Winter Survival Kit. But this didn't look good. And also, I had listed everything that's in there, but I spelled spoon wrong. I said spook instead of spoon. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, but she said that I need to make it a full-on, like, the snowman poop. This is the only one I have left. But see how on the top it's, you know, but see this one didn't have the snowman on it. It fell off. And then what I did on the back, which someone actually looked, it was so funny because it says imported from the North Pole, and she was like, oh, I'm so glad this didn't come from China. Anyway, one woman bought, like, I don't know, 5 of them or something to, you know, you can fold them and put them in the stockings, you know, so I only have one of these left, but I gotta put the snowman back on. Anyway, see this paper? I don't know if you can see the sparkling. So I'm gonna type out what's in the survival kit, but what I have is tissues. I got a 15 pack for 99 cents. Chapstick, I went to Walmart. Chapstick, and then there's 2 different kinds of hot chocolate, coffee, a peppermint spoon, 2 tea bags, a honey stick, and then on this side cookies, almond pack, and Hershey's bar. And then I'm also gonna go to the dollar store and get a flashlight, the little ones. So I'm gonna raise the price by $1. So I think I was selling these for $6.50, but I'm gonna sell them for $8 because I'm gonna also include, which I had printed out, a winter preparedness checklist, which is actually really helpful. So I'm gonna include that also with this, but I'm gonna just fix how I present it. So I'm gonna do those for the next ones. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay, so the snowman poop. Oh, the reindeer noses. I did those. Susan Bibber was the one that showed me. She had sent me one and showed me. The other thing, when I was there, there was a lovely woman who also kind of does this kind of thing, but not really. I think she's a Stampin' Up person because everything is like so perfect. And she does a lot of sewing and stuff. And I was like, oh God, I can't do any of that stuff. Like, you know, the fleece hats that they put on the candy bars and stuff. Like, I can't do that. And she had actually something so cute. She had this size Hershey bar. And it was wrapped in white paper, and she had, you know, put like the eyes and the nose like a snowman, and on the top was a cute little hat. And I'm like, oh my God, that is so cute. Where did you find a hat to fit that? And she said, you know what you do is you take a glove and you cut the fingertips, and it makes the hat. So if anybody is doing a craft fair, or even if you're just giving, you know, you want to give a little something, just get, you know, go to the dollar store, get some of those gloves and cut the, you know, the tops off, and they make great hats for these little candy bars. How fun is that? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And it's getting dark again. Holy crap, I don't know what. And the last thing I wanted to show you was, you remember I'd gotten the teacup die. This one isn't decorated or anything, but, okay, let me just fix it again. I don't know why it does that. Sorry. This is awful, right? It's been so long since I've used it that I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Is it even working? Okay. Anyway, so I had these all decorated, and I had tea bags in them with the sticks and, you know, honey sticks and everything. And one woman wants me to make a whole bunch because she's having a bridal shower and her theme is a tea party. So she took a picture so that she could talk to whoever it is that she's doing something with. You know, if she calls me, great. If she doesn't, I don't care. Anyway, another woman came by, and she's actually a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. It's so funny. And she wanted to know, you know, like where I got the die. And I'm like, you know what? It's discontinued. It was really hard to find, but I got it actually in a D-stash. And so she was going to buy one so she could figure it out, you know, like how to make her own. And I said, you know, you don't have to buy one. It's so easy. And I'm going to tell you guys too. Now, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but what you need to do, it's so simple, is you take a half circle. It's just a half circle. And you really can make it as thick, you know, as high as you want or as low as you want. You know, whatever the width is of your half circle, that's what this size is. Now this die has it scalloped, and you can do that yourself too, you know, or you can keep it straight. It doesn't matter. And the same thing with the bottom, which is this. Again, it's all it is a half circle. This one also, because of the die, it has the little edges, and then you just put it to you know, put them together, and cut out a couple of circles. And you know what? If I had paper, it would be easier to show. You know what? I'm going to show you how to do it on another video, not this one. But just so you know, if you did want to make this kind of teacup, you know, it's crazy easy, because then you also get the strip and you use a pencil to just roll the ends and glue them. I use hot glue on these. Can I just tell you how much I burnt myself like this month? Like, I had blisters all over the place. And I know I got those rubber, I don't know what they are, things. But I never use them. I always forget. Anyway. So just all it is a half circle that you then bring together and, you know, glue. And the other one, you know what, another video I'll show you. So if you guys want to make those, they're fun and people really like them. Okay, now I got a package from Stacy, and I want to show this because she also had some really great ideas, which I'm so going to do this. Okay, so the first thing she had was this, which is the cutest thing ever. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not. All it is it's half a styrofoam ball, and you just glue flowers, and you put a circle, and you actually have the flowers go, you know, down past the paper, because that's what kind of holds the cup. And inside is just a cup, and then just folding, you know, using your scoreboard, and, you know, every 1/4 inch or whatever, line it up so it looks like a cupcake. And she put a flower in hers. What I'm going to do, because I think this is the cutest thing ever, but I always like to have it be something, like a reason for having it. I find